there, my name is Harrison Greenough. I'm a realtor in Maryland, and I'm making a video series here to help you guys figure out how to put in a really strong offer and, in general, what the offer contains, and explain each document so that you fully understand it before you sign those documents, and to help, for example, buyers and sellers that are working without an agent to understand them, because ultimately, although I am a real estate agent and I write these contracts every day, I want you guys to have the ability to understand them even if you aren't using an agent. So look through our videos, rewind them, replay them, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly. Thanks, and let's get started. Additional as-is provisions addendum. Added in the 2022 October update. The addendum dated, this is the date that the addendum was added. If it was at the very beginning, you'll go ahead and put it as the same date as the contract of sale when it was signed and ratified by all parties. Between the buyer's name fully as stated in the contract of sale, the seller as fully stated in the contract of sale, and then the property known as, and you'll put the full property address as in the contract of sale. The provisions as initialed by both buyer and seller supersede any conflicting language in the contract of sale. So in the contract of sale, there are statements that assure that indeed the property is sold as is, but it will be delivered free of trash and debris and in broom swept clean condition, which means that it's been broom swept and most of the things, everything that should be out of there is out of there. B, as we see in the contract of sale, there also is a note that states that the seller must comply with all orders and notices or violations of any condominium units, owners associations, or homeowners associations, physical condition of the property. So deleting these requirements does not constitute waiver of the obligations of seller or rights of buyer pursuant to the Maryland Condominium Act or the Maryland Homeowners Association Act. So if there have been issues here, right, generally the contract would state that those are not allowed, but this is clarifying that they are under certain circumstances. So if that's the case, the buyer will need to initial and the seller will need to initial. C, also as stated in the contract of sale, we have a statement that the seller must comply with any violations, notices, and things like that. If there are government violations or other types of violations, here said, if those are going to be deleted from the contract of sale, then the buyer and the seller will want to initial here if that's the case. As the contract does state, this is the seller's responsibility. If it's not going to be, you'll go ahead and initial here. All other terms and conditions of the contract of sale remain in full force and effect, and the buyers and the sellers will sign and date here. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions or you would like to talk about potentially buying or selling a property, please feel free to contact me. My information is below and I would love to reach out to you and talk. So feel free to contact me and have a great rest of your day.